The deserved downfall of Bobbi Althoff.
So it's been a while since we last talked about Bobbi Althoff. Bobbi obviously hit it big online.
Bro, I remember it was probably 2023 when she blew up on like TikTok and with her podcast. I have not heard anything about her since the whole Drake situation happened. Not a single thing. I have no idea what happened to her. She just fell off the face of the earth. I know she like had a divorce with her husband because supposedly she slept with Drake. Never heard about her after that though. I don't even know if she does content anymore.
Of mommy blogger TikTok content.
Yes, I did name my daughter Richard. I just always really loved the name Richard, and I wanted a girl, and I decided to name her Richard anyway.
I mean,
there is nothing.
I'm pretty sure Drake was the reason that she blew up and the reason for her downfall.
Embarrassing than walking around with one of these. Everyone knows how it got there. You know what you did.
So she was running it up over there, amassing a couple million followers, getting millions of plays per video, and making a couple $100,000 per year.
I was making around like $250 to $300 a year.
Thousand.
Yeah.
From brand
deals on TikTok.
Wow.
And 250 is great and all, but it's hard to come up with content with just me every day.
$250,000 a year as an annual income is great and all.
Yes.
It is great.
It is
it's
great.
And this is where she claims that she parlayed that fame into her podcast fame.
Hi guys, welcome to the Really Good Podcast with your host Bobbi Althoff.
And from episode 1, people suspected that she was an industry plant, mainly because she was immediately in bed with the 69
Dude,
God,
for
and was shortly
real.
after showing off Mark Cuban.
Dude, for real. Out of nowhere, she just randomly ended up with Drake. Like, bro, how does that happen?
Disgusting Piggly Wigglies.
Ew, you nasty ass bastard!
Like, dude, you are a billionaire. You should have a personal foot washer.
I believe in my podcast, so I'm trying my best. I've had a few guests, some D-list celebrities.
And not only did that spark the industry plant rumors, but also within 1 week of launching her podcast, she had the top talent agency in the entire entertainment industry representing her and her brand. Landing celebrity guest after celebrity guest, it was very clear that her growth was far from organic. This was obviously something people called out immediately online, and also to her face.
I know.
You're not an industry plant, right?
I am, but
you do feel kind of
for
planty.
real.
You do have the same manager, so is this?
I know,
planted?
isn't that crazy?
Feels a bit planty.
This is definitely
you got
like
you got here in 5 minutes. It took me 20 years.
Hey, it has been a minute.
What I think industry plan is, it's like somebody that has been like that is tied to someone else in the industry and uses those connections to capitalize, and they like have zero talent.
I mean, but like, is zero talent? Oh, never mind then. I was gonna say, if that's what an industry plan is, it's not that bad, because like that's just taking advantage of connections. But when you say they have zero talent, damn, that's a bold claim.
On anything, or I don't have any talents.
And she even admitted in a later interview that these comments broke her down mentally.
Based on what the comments are saying, and sometimes
I mean, I understand why people liked her, because she was like the awkward type of vibe girl, and like she had famous ass people on there. So like she was somebody that was likable, but still she came out of nowhere, absolutely nowhere, blew up, and then next thing you know, the next month after she was famous on TikTok, she's chilling in bed with Drake, sipping on probably like a fucking $100,000 wine in his bed, asking for hundreds of thousands of dollars, just out of nowhere.
criticism, it can be a little mean, but yeah, it doesn't bother me too much.
And I really feel like her and the Hawk Tua girl were basically on that same wave.
Don't even get me started on that chick. Somebody that did not deserve. I'm not gonna say not deserved, but like randomly out of nowhere just blew up and started making a shit ton of money for something that they said that wasn't funny. It makes no sense.
As each rose, both equally as quickly fell off. I mean, at least for Hawk Tua, she had this massive scandal that derailed her career. You know, the whole scam in your fans with no remorse thing will kind of do that to you. But as for Bobbi, I think that people really just got sick of her sarcastic, too cold to be here, one-trick pony bit. And when she would get in a room with someone like Offset, who read her like a book, she would be made foolish still trying to pull this act off.
You wanted to be on my podcast.
Why you keep saying that cap ass shit, man? I honestly didn't even want to do this shit. I don't fucking do interviews. I'm fucking with you because they're making me. You need a little bit of seasoning. You ain't got no seasoning, man. You like a plain piece of chicken just on the thing, you pull it off, and then you serve the dish. You need some motherfucking seasoning, man.
You can leave now.
This is my hotel. I paid for this motherfucker. You can leave
Oh
now.
shit. Oh shit.
Now, beyond this, the main public ridicule that she faced outside the industry plant narrative was that she broke up her family to be in social circles with famous people.
I flew all the way here
You did. I really do appreciate
on my
that.
daughter's first birthday.
I wasn't gonna bring that up.
Mm-hmm.
No. Oh my god. Oh my god. She should never see that kid again. What? No. I didn't know that. To have a podcast with fucking Drake, she missed her daughter's first birthday? Bro, she didn't say it, but with her doing that, that pretty much said that she cares more about money and fame than her family. That is somebody that does not deserve an ounce of success.
You missed your daughter's first birthday.
To be here.
Dark. Regret that you'll never be able to undo.
Yeah.
Horrible parenting.
Now, when Drake is calling you a bad parent, you know you're doing something wrong. Speaking of Drake, by the way, the dude is so down bad that he's been in Bobbi's comment section on Instagram begging her to unblock his name.
Embarrassing!
Either way, despite being married at the time of these early interviews, she was always asking these guests if they would smash her up.
Would you date someone that looks like me?
No, dude. With a husband, and it's all on the internet. Nope, that husband did what he needed to do. Get her up, get her gone, never talk to her again. Take the kid. Damn, she's a shitty person.
Am I your type?
I'd do it.
Thank you.
I mean, imagine being her husband, seeing that
For
shit.
real,
the guy
bro.
did actually file for divorce around a month after the...
She should not be breathing her oxygen. I mean, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. But like, fuck. She doesn't deserve to make the money that she did. That's for damn sure. Or what her husband should do is sue her ass, get all that money, and fucking put it towards the kid. That's what I would do.
Drake episode dropped, leading to rumors that Drake gave her initial initiation, if you know what I mean. Obviously, after this, she would gain the reputation that she was being passed around the industry. Ryan Garcia was chasing her around the room like it was his crush on the school playground. He would later confirm them hooking up during a Twitter rant. She was seen being drunkenly carried out of clubs, and even had this really...
Don't act like you don't feel that. Hey, I didn't say it. You said that. I didn't say that. You did. Do I think she deserves to be a mother? No. Do I think she deserves to have a husband? No. Do I think she deserves to have money? No. Do I think that she deserves to be like homeless? Maybe.
Embarrassing moment when she tried to do that thing where girls soft launch the guy they're dating, only to have it backfire after the FBI, that is social media, discovered that it was some NFL player and he completely denied being with her in the first.
Do you think she deserves to be alive? Hey, I ain't saying anything, man. You take that how you want to take it.
place. This caused her to crash out on TikTok.
Just like hard to imagine finding someone who is truly good for you. It's hard to imagine there's a world where there's like someone who's actually
and now going on the fucking social media and crying about this shit. She deserves to lose her money. Deserves it.
For you. Dating is just hard, you guys. Like,
well, now Bobbi has officially announced that she will be ending her podcast, which is surprising to me considering she was still getting decent guests and views in the hundreds of thousands occasionally. But obviously, when you compare this to her peak where she was getting at least 1 million views per podcast and like these top level guests.
Average pick me? Yeah. She reminds me of a girl that in high school. Like one of the popular girls in high school. That's what she reminds me of. Oh my god, I would never want to talk to a girl like that outside of high school. You are never gonna gain anything like that. Women like that do not deserve to get married. They're just fucking kids in the real world.
Had been looking pretty rough. I mean, no one really knew these people she was now interviewing, and when she was doing solo episodes, there were not many views at all. But either way, she hosted like a funeral for her podcast.
Hi guys, welcome to the Really Good Podcast. All jokes aside, all honesty, this is the last episode. In honor of the last episode, my sister...
She's not a very good woman, is she? No, not at all. She's a terrible mom. To fucking miss your kid's first birthday? Dude, let alone a birthday in general for your fucking kid is crazy. Outside of 18, I understand. But from the ages of 1 to fucking 18, to miss a birthday is crazy. Unless you're like in the hospital hospital or something, but to go be on a fucking podcast with Drake? Oh my god. Terrible person. Terrible mother.
Song. I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do ya?
If a guy did that with a woman, I wouldn't be surprised if that guy were to get jumped the rest of his life, lose everything that he has, and everybody remember him as the guy that was a piece of shit husband. That's facts.
And it goes like,
Hear me and hear me good, nigga. I'm here to double down. That shit is a 2-pack of ass.
Yeah, I totally have no idea why this podcast fell out of favor. Now, regardless of all of that, even up until last year, someone was funneling money into her career, trying to make her a thing, trying to get her some positive PR with Business Insider and other entities that are known to take money to do interviews or think pieces on celebrities.
the Really Good Podcast. She was a great podcast.
The thing is, too, with, like, the clips that I seen on TikTok and shit on, like, social media, they weren't even funny clips of her. It was about the people that she was interviewing that was making them go viral. And that shit was working. And she does not deserve that shit.
Got me this house. Got me the car I drive. She got me a lot of stuff, and she was really great. I really did appreciate her for the time I had with her. And she brought me a lot of memories and a lot of
And she
great
don't
guests.
deserve any
I
of
will
it.
miss doing this podcast, and I will miss the money this podcast brought me.
Yeah,
Over time, it has
she doesn't
been
deserve a
abundantly
single
clear
fucking
that
penny.
From the start, this was all about money and fame to Bobbi, who straight up admitted that even when she was young, that was her main aspiration in life.
Mentally decided that she made like at least $300 a year on her podcast alone, and I was like, that's what I need to do next. Like, I need a cast.
How'd you become an influencer or creator?
Just wanting to make money.
It's like she in general represents a microcosm into our society and how social media has warped people's minds.
I hope that I go from D-list to A-list. That's my goal in 10 years.
From D-list to A-list.
Yes.
I feel like over the last 2 to 3 years specifically, I've noticed a change in the way that women in particular present themselves online. And I'll say specifically on Instagram, where there's this sense that they think they are someone famous or a spectacle to be admired.
For
and
real,
I find that
bro.
shit hilarious. And I'm talking about like an everyday regular girl with 500 followers acting like her shit don't stink. I mean, people in general are just so much more narcissistic than ever before due to social media.
You went from D
Or
to
I guess
F?
I should say they are
No,
desperate
bro.
on-
Her ass went from fucking D-list celebrity to off the motherfucking alphabet. She don't even got a letter anymore. That's how bad it is. She went past Z.
Online validation in a way that was viewed as cringy during the early days of social media.
As you guys know, this podcast started off just with a girl with a dream to make more money. And I knew when I started that it was going to go places. I didn't know I would fall off as quickly as I did. To be honest, I did think this was going to last a bit longer. But nevertheless, it lasted a minute, and I'm proud of the accomplishments I have, and I'm pretty sad that it has to end like this, but it's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, hey.
Her best accomplishment is being a terrible fucking mother.
Shout out to her for being able to acknowledge the fall off and the fact that she loves money. She did run about 10 ads in this podcast, and the entire episode in general just seemed like a money grab, where she says, remember when I did this podcast, remember when I did that podcast.
And I will never forget the moment he told me that I was like unseasoned chicken.
It was basically like one of those filler episodes where they just show a bunch of flashbacks from the show. You know, the one you always skip. She really just cycles through all the interviews, she plays a clip, and moves on, periodically throwing another ad in your face. And I do have a sneaking suspicion that this might just be the pre-launch of some other show that she wants to now do. But this is how she ends her show.
Just any final words?
She really fell off.
Deserved, bitch. Sorry.
No, it happened. People said I was falling off, and they were right. So now it's dead. You guys got what you wished for. You wanted it to be over. It's over. It's gone. It's not.
It
there
should have never
anymore.
fucking happened.
And now, I don't know what we're gonna do.
I don't know, I just feel like someone who loves being around famous people and rising up the social ranks as she does would not just give it up. It's actually my guess, considering that this episode was posted on the very last day of July, and with these various sponsors riddled into this crock of crap, is that this was only made to meet obligations to them, as when you agree to these deals they usually have allotted time slots of when you will post their ad. And I just cannot see very many people, even if they are a genuine fan of this show, watching the entire thing. And let me just say, the comment section...
It won't surprise me if she gets a show in a few years. She better fucking not. She needs to go to a fucking mental institute if she thinks that getting money and fame over being there for her fucking daughter as a mother in general is okay. Then she needs to fucking go somewhere where she can get better.
On this video is not exactly what you would expect from a send-off. I mean, it was almost like it was a mixture of good riddance, they were sick of the ads, and then just a bunch of comments about how she left her family to pursue this. Either way, it looks like this is the end of the Bobbi era.
I could so see her doing OnlyFans. Oh my god, I'm not gonna be surprised if I see that. Like, just randomly, her name pops up again, and it's because she's a fucking OnlyFans model. That would not surprise me one bit.
Honestly, I think that she would have made more money and had more longevity online in the parody blogger space. But I guess it's a good lesson that sometimes it's better to rise up slow than to just jump on a rocket and burn out. Either way, though, I want to know what you guys think about this decision by Bobbi down below. Do you think there was some sort of hand in the background telling her, no, you're not going to be the industry plant no more? They saw the triple toilet paper roll numbers on that Business Insider interview where they said America could not get enough, and they said, this ain't working. I mean, I won't lie to you guys, I feel like in general the podcast space has lost a lot of steam. It's obviously become insanely oversaturated, and I think the gold rush when it comes to that genre is kind of over. But y'all let me know your thoughts down below. Also want to thank you guys for watching.
That was a good video.